Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce. Well, when you were a player, Richard, did you enjoy the early part of the season?
I loved the early part of the season. All the things that you worked on during the summer, you get to implement them at the start of the season. You get to see who was putting in work. That's the part that makes the game fun.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Maxey, and it's Embiid in it to 5. Outside Bane. Wells, the pass to Bane. Right side Morant. 4-3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said, we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
And Allie, thanks. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Wells. Outside Bane. Takes a 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The Great One lays it up and banks it in. The Great One's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Oh, it's stolen. On the take, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. From the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Launches it. And it's Morant again missing.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Embiid. And that one drops for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Pass to the Great One. Out to the wing. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Clark against Embiid. Clark, the pass to Bane. Drops in the 3.
Well, Bane is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Pass to the Great One. Fires the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Aldama outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Embiid.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
For 3, Maxey gets the 3 ball to go.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Grimes, the pass to the great one. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And it's Morant missing.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's the great one. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Embiid passes to the great one. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6, 20 feet out. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And it's Morant missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Morant. Aldama outside. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's the great one. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. The great one's got 20.
What an exceptional start for him, draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Outside Bane. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets the 3 fly. Grimes' shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Off target with the 3. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-5 run. To the inside. Here's the great one. Counted from distance. Give him 23.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Morant, the pass to Clark. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Paul George comes in for Grimes. Drains the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Tries to break his ice. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Shot's good by the great one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Morant in the game against Denver. Very impressive. Pass to Aldama. To the middle. Here's Clark. Drummond grabs the miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Shot's good by the great one. The great one's got 30.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Down low. It's stolen by Drummond. And now the Sixers on the break. Fires for 3. Shot's good by the great one. The great one's got 33.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Outside for Morant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Morant's got 7 points.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the three on the other end.
Here's Drummond, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to Morant. Here's Clark. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's the great one. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. The great one's got 35. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Timeout call. Memphis. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at San Antonio, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
From deep, Bane. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Substitution on the court.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's the great one in at the 1. Kennard can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the paint. Puts it up. Embiid. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Edey. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grimes, the pass to the great one. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Shot's good by the great one. The great one's got 40 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. The great one's got 43 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Morant with it. He's got 11. Kennard outside. There's the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The great one. And again, it's Philadelphia.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Morant looking around. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
The great one passes to Grimes. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Morant.
76ers foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Clark outside. Outside Morant. Three-pointer. And it's Bona with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Basket counts.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And here they go. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Looking to end the run. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset.
And it's good. He hits another one.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Hits the trifecta. The Great Ones got 53 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Wells, and he bangs it home with one hand.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Outside Bane. Pick by Aldama. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Grimes, the pass to the Great One. Here's Bona inside. Bane comes with a double. For three, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
And the Grizzlies shooting just around 47% in the second quarter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Bane surveying the D. Will it go? Here's Clark. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his...
Another one falls. Amazing.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out. Outside Bane, back to Morant. Missed inside.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And Memphis shooting just 38% for this game so far. Bane, the pass to Morant. Knocked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Pippen, he's checked in for Memphis. Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. George comes in for Grimes. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Here's the Great One. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Pippen. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clark with a screen on Maxey. And the basket by Bane.
With all the points he gets on the perimeter, it's trouble for the D when Bane starts getting points inside.
George passes to the great one. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 45% during the second quarter.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at...
Through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sixers ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be some...
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing.
All right, fellas, time. Glad you could join us.
And there wasn't.
Substitution on the court.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Aldama outside. Takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Grimes. Got a piece of it. Pass to the great one. Here's Grimes. Maxey passes to the great one. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Aldama. Down low. Here's Clark. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Shot's good by the great one.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Maxey against Bane. Clark up top. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 6. Bane, the pass to Wells. Misses the 3. And Philadelphia calls time here.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Your baseball fantasy.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Clark in the post. Embiid covers. Clark, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Maxey. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got...
Substitution on the court.
Got this, MP.
.114 left in the third. Pass to Edey. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Pippen's got 11 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Shot's good by the great one.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 45% here in the second half. Drummond on the double team. Here's Edey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
The kick out to Walker. Here's the great one. And got it! Another basket!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The great one can't get it to go. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Pippen. Back to Bane. From deep three-point land. Kennard for three. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sixers on top, opening up a huge gap. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a...
Getting ready for the Sixers. Timeout call, Memphis. Pass to Bane. And here's Morant. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, and again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Morant against Gordon. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the great one.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now the 76ers with it, the great one. And the 3 off target. Picked it! 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Back to Morant. The offensive rebound. Pass to Wells. Bane with it. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and...
Way to bring the effort tonight.